Hello there, welcome back to my coloring channel. I'm Mia, and today we are continuing with the third episode from my series going 1 year without buying new art supplies. Today we are going to see my collection of watercolors and inks. I like to thank to all the people that subscribe to my channel, to all the people that subscribe to my Instagram channel and that leave me likes and comments on my posts. So let's continue. I will put this on the side and I will start with let's see, I have a two sets of watercolor for children. This is not a very good watercolor, especially this one. This is was made especially for kids, not for art, but if you want to do some backgrounds, that works just fine. This smells like glue or something. It's really bizarre, like the watercolor doesn't smell like that. So yeah, this is the one, and this is the one that I bought on Amazon, I think, or AliExpress, I don't know. This is a little bit better as a watercolor, but it's still like children. I'm sorry. Let's put this back. Let's continue. I have the 24 colors watercolors from Easy Goo. This is a watercolor palette. That came with a water brush. Let's see. I love this watercolor. It's not like professional watercolor, but it's very good quality. You have a really good range of colors. It came with a water brush and with a little mixing palette. You have sponge to clean your water brush. This is if you're going outside, which I don't, but it's nice to have. This is it. This is my most liked watercolor. This is Van Gogh. 12 plus 3 pens for free. This I bought quite a long time ago. It's like this. I like also the range of colors. 15 is quite enough. It depends what you want to use it for, but it's watercolor, so you can mix the colors. You can get any shade of color that you want. From Van Gogh, I have also some watercolor in tubes. Here, this I've got on a mystery art supply box. I think it was upgrade. So I have received 5 colors, I think, or 6. Six colors. And I also have received some liquid pencils I really don't know what is this. I never used it. But I have three shades. I have blue, yellow, and gray 9. So this is the watercolor in tubes. I also have this palette that I received also in upgrade mystery box, and we received also 3 color watercolors in sap green, dioxazine violet, and cobalt blue that I really like. So for this one I have to buy some pens so I can put my watercolors that are in tubes, and I have 2 pens that stuck on my palette. I have to remove that one day. And also in the watercolor range I have these 2 sets of from Kuretake. I have the pearl colors and the starry colors. These are like different types of gold, shimmery gold, and these are the basic colors, but also like they have a shimmer, like a really fine glitter. These are really good when you want to do some accent color on your drawing. These are, when I bought them, they were not so expensive. Now I look back and I wanted to buy it. I saw they were double or triple the price on Amazon. They have other sets that I wanted to buy, but when I saw the price, I said I will wait a little bit longer. This is not actually watercolors. These are Inktense pens, watercolor. Actually, this is like the Inktense pencils. It's just it comes like a watercolor set, and it does not act like a watercolor. You have to keep in mind, if you want to use it on coloring books, you have to be very careful, because if the paper is really thin, then the ink will bleed through on the other side of the paper, which may be something that you don't like to be happening to you. But they are really nice and rich and vibrant colors. I like them quite a lot. Next, let's continue with my watercolor pencil. They are not all watercolors. These are like wax pencils that are water soluble. I have the Stabilo Woody 3-in-1, which is water soluble. You have numbering system. I don't know what these stars would like to be. I suppose is the light fast information, because blue has 5, this pink has 1, the green has 2, so maybe it's that, I don't know. So I have a 6 that I bought in a set. They came with this sharpen pencils that goes with the big pencils. I also have these ones, this Lyra Aqua Color. This came in upgrade box, I think. I have five colors. And these are Koinor, which are basically the same as the other ones. This I bought open stock. I have a yellow, a kind of burgundy color, a deep green, a yellow green, a peach, and a light blue. These I like very much. And I have also, I forget I have these. I have 3 Albrecht Dürer watercolors from the Magnus collection. This I also received in a upgrade mystery box. This came in emerald green, walnut brown, and deep scarlet red. So this is this. Let's see, next I want to show you my gel sticks. I bought this 36 pack of Amazon. These are called Wachskreiden. I think, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. This came with a variety of colors. I use this one to do the background. You have a nice variety of color. I don't use water. I use the dry method to do the background, using a sponge or a makeup brush or something like that. I like this very much. They were not very expensive, and they came with a lot of products. You don't have to use a lot of gel stick to do a background. Let's see, next we have some inks. Let's start with this one. These are Memento Tsukineko, I think. These are ink pads like this. These are quite expensive. I used them only a few times. What is nice about these are light fast. I don't have a classification of their light fast, but it's written here, fade resistant dye ink. So I have this pack of 12. I don't use them often. The colors are quite rich and vibrant, and I like them to use them with some stamps that I have, which I'll show you next. In this box I have some ink pads that I bought quite a long time ago, and they are still working to the day. They are not dry or something. So I have some of these that I use with these stamps that I like really a lot. This makes like a really mini drawing, and I have another type of small ink pads. And lastly, I have these inks. So this one here was the set from Watercolor Ink, which is like a watercolor ink. I have in black, in white, which is actually like opaque watercolor, which is quite bizarre. I have the primary colors. I have the yellow, cyan blue, and magenta. From all these colors, the yellow I like really a lot. When you use it, the really concentrated is like a deep yellow, light orange yellow. I have a bottle of ink from Sennelier. This is Sanguine color, which is like a burgundy type of color. I have some India ink from Winsor & Newton, which I like to use if I'm doing some lining work. Here I have 2 sets of watercolor ink from Crea Box from Marabout. I have like a magenta type, one blue, like a yellow green. I have 2 yellows, I have 2 blues, I have 2 magentas because there were 2 sets but with double colors. I have like a black but is more like a gray, and this is one of my favorite colors. This is called, I think, petroleum. I don't know where the color is. Yes, petrol. The color is really nice. It's like a blue-gray kind of color. These are some ceramic paints, so this is something else. And here I have some Chinese ink that I really like. Actually, it's some ink but with some shimmer, with some glitter inside. You have to really shake it before using it. I have multiple colors, and this came, I think this one came with like a glass inking pen that I bought. So yeah, this is my collection of watercolors and inks. I hope this video is not as long as the other 2 in this series. I will try to make some videos that are just like 20 minutes long, not more than that, because I think it's quite difficult to look to a 1 hour long video. So yeah, thank you for coming by. If you like this video, please leave a like, maybe subscribe, or leave me a comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Maybe I will do a review of a set of coloring pencils that I bought in December, or maybe we'll continue with my collection of art supplies that I have. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. Take care, stay safe, be happy. Bye.